So for me right now, the New Year's is about to begin. I would like before the New Year's happens, and before I start a new project, I have a bunch of miscellaneous tiny projects and cleaning and organizing I would like to do in my office or my sewing room before starting the new year, or a new sewing project where I want to make myself another winter dress to keep me warm while it's chilly outside and the house is a little chilly. But yeah, I have a lot of projects that have been building up over the last year, and I would like to tackle them and get them all finished and off my plate and off my mental load before starting a new project or the new year. So I'm gonna pick you up and show you around all the little projects that I want to do, because they're all kind of everywhere in my office. Like I have patterns right there that I need to put away. I have the stuff from my skull dress I still need to put away. I have these cute little headstones that I want to work on. I've got stuff over there at the entrance of my sewing room. I've got most of my stuff is on top of my scanner that's like a little bit behind you. I have some that are next to my scanner. They're everywhere. So let me just pick you up and show you around my office. So right here, the white tablecloth and curtains are my entrance to my sewing room. I guess I would like to have a door. Yes, I know it's not a door, and I know I want a door one day. It's just we haven't done that yet, so it's curtains. But anyway, on the floor right here is a bunch of bags of crappy patterns. They're literally a bunch of like plushy patterns. My local thrift store had grab bags of miscellaneous pattern pieces because they just had a bunch of miscellaneous ones. And I thought I'd grab a bag and 2 or 3 and see what they had. I didn't like most of them. And realized they were all just random miscellaneous pattern pieces. So I need to throw those away. I have a weighted blanket down there, that gray thing that I need to sew and fix, and I just never got around to it. In that bag is completely filled with chiffon. See, look, it's like all chiffon fabric that needs to be ironed and put on that bolt because it shouldn't be sat in a bag like that. So over there is where my new project is. I'm gonna make, look, here's a little sneak peek for you guys. I wanna make that on this fabric. Okay. Over here, I have these little headstones. When I was making my Tron dress, you could even see these ones. These ones are cuter though. Okay, there you go. When I was making the Tron dress, I had some extra black, a lot of it. So I made these headstones, and then when I had white, I added a little bit of black to make gray. I made these headstones, and I would like to make them out of earrings, but I got as far as drilling the holes in these ones. Not that far in these ones. But I never made them into earrings. I have, like I said, the skull dress patterns and mock-ups that need to be bagged and put away. I have this huge stack of patterns that need to be put away. Organized and put away. I have clay on the floor that needs to be put away. I have tiles that need to be thrown away. I have my sewing desk that needs to be organized. I have, actually this takedown here. Oh, at the bottom in the corner of my sewing desk. I have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jars or 5 containers that I tried painting with fingernail polish, but I don't like. So I need to come up with a way to cover them in black or orange and make them into planters. Little cauldron planters. I still have 2 tile planters that are assembled but not painted that need to be painted. That's a box of resin that needs to be put away. I have this pile of fabric that I would like to dye black, but I've never gotten around to it. And then my scanner. Okay, so first up, this is like my mending pile. Ugh. Oh, don't fall. Nope, it fell. Nice. So we have my skull dress that I need to redo the collar on the bias tape here around the neckline. That's why that's up here. These patterns I would like to scan or put away because this one needs to go with its other patterns. But anyway, I have a bunch of patterns here that I would like to scan and digitize first. So I need to do that. What fell on the floor is another pattern that I want to digitize, and it's mock-up. So I need to figure that out. So give me a second to put these on the floor. Okay, as you see, I have my Tron dress. What I want to do is I want to go through all the corners and undo them and then hot glue the wires or the corners together so that they are more rigid and structured. Ugh. Let me take you and put you on the ground. Here is more of the original fabric and backing that I used for my first skull dress that I did a long time ago. I want to take this all apart and put it in my mock-up pile or the silk back in my silk pile. This is a coat that a friend gave me, but it has a hole in it somewhere. It actually has a couple of stains that I need to work on getting out. Yeah, see, like, but it has a hole somewhere. I know it does. Anyway, it has a hole somewhere. It's actually in the seam. It's on a seam somewhere. But it has a hole that I need to fix. So it's been on my table for me to fix. So that needs to be done. This is my Tron mock-up that needs its own bag and a label. Oh, look, another pattern I wanted to scan. This is some elastic and then a bunch of pants that my husband has asked me to hem. So we've got what, 3, 4, 5, 6 pants that we need to hem because my husband's really, really short. And so when we buy pants, we have to shorten them and hem them for him. And then pajama pants, he likes the, oh, nope, none of these. Okay, so with pajama pants, he likes the ankles to have the elastic on them. So I need to go through, hem them, and put elastic in the ankles. So there's that. Hold on, let me put you down so I can put these on the ground. Man, this pile. This is a big pile. So next is my black and white. I can't even know my colors. My blue and white dress. I never did like the sleeves on it. They felt a little tight and restrictive. So I did at one point try some mock-up sleeves on it. So there's like mock-up sleeve 1. Here's, you can't even tell. Here's mock-up sleeve 2. So I need to go through and figure out what new sleeves I want on this dress because I don't remember what I wanted to do. I think it was this sleeve. So I need to make new sleeves for it. And here's the old sleeves. So, and then this is the fabric that went with it. And of course, my last project fell. And then my last project is the Snow White dress. Once again, because I used the same pattern as the blue and white dress you just saw. The sleeves on Snow White. Here, let me lay Snow White a little better. Okay, there we go. The sleeves on Snow White cut in just a teeny tiny bit. Kind of like the blue and white dress. I called it black and white again. Blue and white. So I just need to, and because they're little puffy sleeves, I have tons of fabric to gather or unpoof. I just need to reset them. I need to cut a little bit out of the arm's eye in the front and reset the sleeves. I've even also thought about changing the white collar to being red just so it all matches and flows a little better because I've had a lot of people say the first couple of times I wore it that they didn't like the white collar. So thinking about changing that to red. And then my scanner is cleared off and I actually can scan those patterns that I wanted to scan because that has to be last, or I guess now I can do it now. But yeah, that's pretty much all the projects I want to work on. Now I guess I need to clean up this mess so I know what projects I want to work on. That kind of backfired, didn't it? Oh well. So I think what I'm going to do first is clean up this mess, and then I'm going to go over there, throw that away, throw those patterns away, iron and bolt the chiffon, and then probably work on putting all those patterns away and maybe those earrings, because those are simple, easy projects to work first. And then I guess I will update you as I go along and have you guys keep me accountable of getting through this project. Okay, update time. It is the end of the day and I have all the chiffon ironed. I still need to get it on the bolt, but at least it's all ironed. And it is 53 yards. It took me like 3.5 hours to iron the 53 yards of chiffon. As you can see up here, I have all the patterns put away. I have put the Tron dress on my dress form for now. I put my husband's pants right there that need to be mended. I finished the coat and sewed the hole. It was literally right here. Oop. It was literally right here, this little section right here. So that is mended. Now I just need to like steam it or something because it is wrinkly. I got the earrings done. They look cute and fabulous. So maybe you can see that this one has skulls on it. There you go. It kind of has a skull on it. See, they look cute and fabulous. That I still haven't done anything with my, ooh, don't step on the bolt. Okay, so here's my scanner. It looks a lot cleaner, a lot more organized. On the bottom, you can see that little bit of yellow for the Snow White on the right. And then on top of that is the blue and white dress that both need sleeves redone. The skull dress that needs the neckline redone. And the pile of fabrics that I want to dye black or a different color onto the left. And then up above is my scanner and all the patterns I want to currently scan. So they're all right there on the top. So yeah, I still have the weighted blanket I need to work on, but at least my office looks a whole lot cleaner. And I mean, I didn't get a whole lot done because ironing 53 yards of chiffon was a lot of work. So, but that is day one. That is all I did for today, which still is some progress. It's not a lot, but it's some. Okay, let's be honest here. I don't remember the last time I filmed. Christmas has happened, illnesses have happened, and New Year's has already came and gone. It is like January 6th or 7th? Yeah, today's January 6th or 7th. I don't know. So I'll show you what I've gotten done already and what I need to get done, but I don't remember where I left off at, so sorry if I forgot a few things. So let me turn the camera around. So this is where I've been sitting and doing some of my work. Yes, I know that's an outdoor cushion, but it works. So over here on the floor, I have the elastics, some of them cut out, some of them not, for the pajama pants. I have my skull dress. It is finished. Do I think it's better work than the first time around? Probably equal or less, but I don't really care at this point. I have finished these planter thingies. See, all the sides are painted. It looks cute and adorable. Totally was worth it. I think it was worth it. I don't know. I have done the Tron dress. We have gone through and unsewed the corners on the inside, lit up the dress, made sure it was fine, and then put a silicone mat on the one side, hot glued it, kind of squished it, made sure it's all nice and tight, and then sewed the corner back on, moved to the next one. Yes, I still have a mark right there on that one, but whatever. So, Tron dress is done. Let's see. I need to move my sewing machine out to the living room because I have the weighted blanket laid out in the living room floor. I just didn't put it on the desk because there's just no way I'm gonna get like 15-20 pounds to stay on that table, and so it's just gonna be too much work. So I need to figure out how to sew on the floor. Okay, let's go up here. I still have the patterns I still need to scan. Whatever, it's just, I'm gonna get to that when I get to that. I still have the blue dress I need to work on. The Snow White dress, I actually decided I don't think I'm gonna work on it. I think I'm going to save it and redo it, because I think I came up with a better idea for the Snow White dress. Because I had a problem with this trim. I don't know if you guys remember. Ooh, that's my note. But I had a problem with this trim being white, this one down here being red, and then like the sleeves having red on them. And that white trim on the top just kind of, it doesn't fit and doesn't flow. So I'm going to redo it. I kind of figured out what I want to do. I'm just going to end up redoing the top one day. So it is staying out here because I don't think I have time to redo the whole top. So, but this one, I still just need to do the sleeves. Sorry, I totally aimed at the wrong thing. That needs to still have the sleeves redone. That's my dye pile. I don't think I'm going to work on that this time. I'm already past New Year's, so yeah, I don't think we're going to get to dyeing. And those are the pants that my husband wants me to fix. Oh, look, it looks like we have to do the inseam of this one. The crotch seam. That's good to know. But I've already had him try them all on. I'm trying to find the pin. This one has a pin, right? Maybe it's the other pant leg. Yeah, aha, aha. Aha, aha, aha. Okay, sorry. Totally forgot the camera again. I have already had him try them on and pinned where we need to cut them. Yes, I know that's a lot. He's like, my husband's super short. So they're already pinned, so I know how short I need to cut them. And then I have this pile of fabric that I need to iron and put on the bolt. So I'm actually going to hurry and do that right now and clean up a little bit in here. And then probably work on the weighted blanket and then the pants, or go back and forth between the two because I cannot hold a project in my brain worth nothing right now. So there we go. There's an update. Hopefully. So there we go. That is the update, and I'm going to so that is the update, and I'm going to give myself till probably like January 12th, 13ish. I don't know, probably around that time frame of January 12th, 13ish, and then I'm gonna give myself like the 14th to edit the video, and then hopefully get this up by January 15th, and then hopefully I have 2 weeks to make a winter dress. So update, those jars are now spray painted black. I need to do a little pumpkin here. I need to get some orange spray paint and spray paint the black parts and then like the orange on the pumpkin. But anyway, the jars are now spray painted black. They look like cute little cauldrons. I'm so excited. I still haven't worked on these two dresses, but it is what it is. I have 2 pants that I haven't completed, but I can't. I ran out of elastic to put on the, I want to say waistband, but that wasn't it, around the ankles. My husband likes the elastic around the ankles on his pajamas. But I did get 1, 2, 3, 4 pants done that I hemmed. So you can see I did the little, oh, I gotta trim the string, but I did the little elastic around the waistband on 3 of the pants, and then jeans and elastic around the waist for the top for the jeans. So I've got 4 pants done, so I call that a success. So I also forgot to tell you that the weighted blanket is fixed. That took way longer than I thought it would.
just was a lot of hiccups. Anyway, but it is now up in the shower, sitting over a chair with the shower curtain over it, and then the weighted blanket over that. When it gets more dry, I'll probably hang it over the banister to dry the rest of the way out. But anyway, sorry, I was looking at the paper here on my lap. I figured because this video is a little short and I didn't go into a lot of details of a lot of the things I was working on, I figured I would do like everybody else and talk about my 2026 plans, or what I have planned for the year. Doing. So I actually printed off for myself a little calendar and what I want to do each month. So you can kind of see my little scribbles. So I only planned on one project each month. Sorry if I look down a lot, I'm looking at my list. I only planned on one project each month because I do want to work on my house more. I want to like repaint my whole house. I want to work on the start of finishing our basement. Obviously not finishing all of it, but at least the start of it. And I want to work on my garden a whole lot more than I did last year. Last year I kind of left it by the wayside and it really depressed me. And I don't want to do that again. So I planned one project each month, maybe two, and some of these will not be the exact ones for each month, just because life happens. And I never know if I'm going to find a fabric that I'm like, oh, I instantly need to do this. So it's kind of a rough idea. But for the first start in January, I want to make a winter dress that is very similar to like my wedding dress I have. I'll put a picture right here of my white wedding dress. It's the same picture that's here on the calendar. So I want to make a similar dress like this dress, but not in white. And make it in the nice fuzzy flannel that's over there. I need to iron it. And the nice fuzzy flannel, make a nice warm winter dress out of it. Then in February, I want to work on a Valentine's Day dress. I'm not sure which one I want to work on yet. I have 3 different dresses or fabrics that I can work with. So I'm not exactly sure which one. Then in March, I want to work on, I have written here, a summer dress. I want to work on like a maxi boho summer dress. Something I can wear that's comfortable all summer long. I was originally planning on making it a pink and white dress. That's why I have a pink and white picture here. But the universe told me I need to make it out of another color. So I'll talk about that, and hopefully I will remember to talk about that more in March. In April, I have written the Moana dress and make a Moana dress for the Moana movie that comes out in July. But I might rearrange this a little bit and work on what I wanted to work on in May, which says clay. I want to work on a polymer clay project, but I think I'm going to actually do that in April and then do the Moana in maybe July. And then either in July or May work on Moana or what I want to do in July. Things are kind of getting scrambled around because vacations are now starting to be planned. But anyway, I want to work on a Moana dress before the Moana movie comes out. I want to work on a polymer clay project. And then in July, I have Ariel, and I want to make this beautiful cocktail Ariel dress. I'll probably put a picture up there. But I want to work on this beautiful cocktail Ariel dress before my family vacation to the beach. Which I'm hoping, I don't know, they still haven't settled on the date. They're saying either June or July, so that's why I'm like, everything might get squished around a little bit. Then in June, I have plans to make a gay pride dress, a rainbow dress. I already have the fabric. It's like literally, you can't even see it. It's above my head. It's in the purples up there. It's this cloud rainbow-y fabric, and I love it. And I plan on making like a cute little dress with it. So June is definitely, will always be the gay pride dress because it's gay pride month. Then in August, I'm going to make another summer dress. I preferably want to make it out of the jean fabric I have over there, or excess jean fabric I have right above my head. But I just yawn. I'm tired. Anyway, so I have excess jean fabric above me. I have jean fabric over there. And yes, I know it's kind of dumb that at the end of the summer I'm making a jean work summer dress. I say work because I want to be able to wear it while I'm doing yard work and stuff like that. Make it be more rugged. That's why I want to make it out of the jean. But I know it's kind of dumb that I'm making it at the end of the summer, but it is what it is. It's the only time I can really schedule it in and get Moana done before Moana, and an Ariel dress before the family vacation, and throw in a clay project because I just know I'll need a sewing break. September, I have another clay project I want to work on. That one I already know exactly what I want to do. I want to make some cute little clay figurines to put in my Skull vodka bottles. That my sister so graciously gave me these Skull vodka bottles. I know you can actually now just buy glass Skull bottles, but back in the day you couldn't, and she got me some vodka bottles that were skulls, and I really love them. And I wanted to make terrariums out of them, and I did for a little while, but now I want to put little terrariums with little clay figurines in them. In October, I want to work on my Halloween costume, which is a nurse dress. Then in November, it's pumpkin season, so you know we just did Halloween, and now we have Thanksgiving, which is pumpkin season. And earlier last year, around November, October, November last year, I got some pumpkin bed sheets that they're bed sheets that have like tons of different pumpkins all over them, and I want to make a cute dress. I have right here an idea. Oh, you can't see. Right there. Right there I have the idea of it being, so a couple years ago, like that strawberry dress got really, really popular a couple years ago. Well, I think I want to make the pumpkin dress the same pattern and design as the strawberry dress. I might change my mind between now and October or November. That's when I want to work on it, November. I might change my mind between now and November if something else pops up that I'm like, yes, this is the pumpkin dress. But for now, I'm thinking about possibly doing the strawberry dress, making it a pumpkin dress. And then in December, I have a winter dress. I actually have a bunch of wool right there. You can't see it, but I have a bunch of wool right there that I want to, it's like 2 yards, 2.5 yards. They're not really that much wool. So, and I don't really want to waste the wool because they're very expensive wool. So I'm thinking about making like Viking era clothes, or making like kirtles out of, wool kirtles out of them. So something to keep me warm, something that's like simple and easy and doesn't waste a lot of fabric. And I could possibly make out of 2.5 yards. Possibly. Possibly is the big maybes. So those are my 2026 plans. I also have written at the top, if I have time and I have the drive and motivation, I want to make my Tron dress, but make it everyday wear. Sorry, just choked there. I want to make my Tron dress, but I want it everyday wear. I don't want wires in it. I want to wear it every day. And then I have paint because I want to paint my house. That's like my big thing, is I want to paint every room of my house. So that's going to take me a long time. Yeah. So those are my plans. Nothing really too big, nothing really too extravagant, but just some cute little fun projects. More things that I can wear every day and be comfortable. That's kind of like my goal for 2026, is to make some more everyday comfortable wear, especially winter clothes or long sleeves, so I don't wear jackets. Because I wear a lot of jackets in pretty much most of the year because I'm always just kind of chill. So I want to wear some more, make some more longer sleeves, be more comfortable, and that's kind of my bigger goal and bigger game plan for myself for 2026. So if you're still watching, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and I'll see you in my next video, which hopefully, if I'm not sick, which I feel like I'm getting sick, and I have enough time to make a dress, make my winter dress, and make a winter dress. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!